Hello everyone, Nate Risch here, back with more Project E36 M3. In the last episode, you watched me install Bilstein struts and H&R race springs to get her dropped down a little bit lower and stiff as can be. She's all ready for the track, but I had to make a little detour in my plans. I took a job at BMW of North America and took my E36 M3 on a little road trip covering over 5,000 miles. I went from Portland to San Diego to Las Vegas, Zion National Park, Kansas, and all the way on to New Jersey. But after 5,000 miles, she's in need of an oil change again. This is my third or fourth one since I bought her just 4 months ago, and we're just about ready to click over 10,000 miles. I've been love driving this car, but it does not enjoy these New Jersey roads right now. So I'm going to pop the hood. I got to get that oil change done. She's got a little coolant leak I'm going to take care of. And hopefully if there's time, I'll take a look at those rear shock mounts and see if I blew those out on these roads. Anyway, let's get to work. One of my nagging problems over the last few months has been a leaky drain plug on the radiator. This has been an aftermarket radiator. I think it's a Mishimoto, but the drain plug has constantly been leaking, so I have to keep topping up on coolant, which is not fun during the winter. So I'm going to take this apart and hopefully it just needs some new seal. Well, I got the drain plug all put back in and ready to fill it back up, and I realized I had no funnel. I do have a jug though. Well, it may be full now, but after I run the heater at high temp for a little while and get this circulating, I'm probably going to have to add a little bit more later on. Next up is the oil change. It's long overdue on Amelia. She's got over 5,000 miles since her last one, so she's going to really love getting some fresh oil in her. Even though I put Project E36 up on jack stands, I take all the precautions, check the parking brake multiple times, make sure she's in gear, give her a few good shakes every time before I get underneath her. Still scares the crap out of me to be underneath the car with nobody around. I'm running out of light, but I got just the last little bit of oil to put in. And Project E36 is all ready for another 5,000 miles. Once again, it's the moment of truth when we start her up and hope there's no leaks. Ignoring the mess I made pulling out the oil filter, I don't see any coming out of the oil filter housing. And we got no drips underneath. So next up, we got to inspect those rear shock mounts. I have a feeling they may be blown, and since that's kind of a common problem with the E36s, we may have to replace those once again. So after 10,000 miles, I'm not too happy with that, but there have been some rough roads around here. I wasn't expecting them to be that rough, and hopefully we can make it through the winter and get ready for track season next spring. Until then, we'll see you then. I'm gonna get this. The last time you were, what am I doing? Last episode. Let me start this all over again.